I am so honored to have you here. I'm working on a couple platforms and I've had technology not necessarily being my friend today. So I'm going to start the morning with a nice big breath, and I hope you would like to join me in that. Just taking a minute to get centered, to allow everyone in, to focus, to just be here and land and honor wherever you are in this moment. I know for myself specifically, with the, what is this doing? Hold on. Pushing buttons that I didn't mean to push. Lovely. I know for myself specifically with the eclipse yesterday, there were some incredible and enlightening energies. It was truly profound to me. I noticed that as I was going throughout my day, and it's kind of been a build-up, so I'd love to know how this has shown up for you. It's kind of been a build-up that as I've been going through the days, there have been these moments that I'm really noticing and acknowledging all of the themes that continue to show up in my life. The areas that I didn't realize were connected, that it kind of makes me feel like, I don't know if you've seen that meme with the conspiracy theorist where he's got like pictures all over the wall and there's the strings connecting each of them, and he's sitting there like, oh my goodness, this is it. And I'm sure everybody else thinks that he's, just completely kooky, but I'm looking at it now and I'm sitting there. The other night I was watching the new show Quantum Leap with my kids, and I'm crocheting and I hear something in the show and I'm just like, wow, like it's just this huge download, this big shift in my energy. And I would love to know if you have any of those moments, any of those times that have really just like shown up for you. But yesterday especially, with the eclipse happening, I'm feeling all of this energy coming in, all of this shifting that's happening, these huge transformations. And I'm realizing that both in my body and in my heart, in my mind, in my soul, in my spirit, there are moments that are going to be changing. There are timelines that are going to shift. There are things that I once thought might have been forever that really aren't. And it's important to acknowledge and grieve those moments, to honor them for all that they are. They are important building blocks. Good morning. There are moments that have served us, that have taught us and guided us, and hopefully we've learned lessons from them. And now we don't need them anymore, so we can thank them and we can move forward. That being said, let's take one more big centering breath. If you're sitting or standing, feeling your feet on the floor, feeling where your body is in space, this beautiful vessel that we've been gifted to get us through this earthly experience, just tapping into it. Today we'll take some time to acknowledge the emotions that come up, to honor them, to witness them, to thank them, and to lovingly move them through. Now, before we get started, if you have a journal a notes app, whatever you like to dictate on handy. I encourage that. We'll also be doing a releasing ceremony. So I always encourage having water, both for drinking and for cleansing. And as you're charging yourself with this new energy that's coming into your life, having what you're drinking near you programs that forward momentum into what you will be taking into your body, which can then transform and continue to program, which is just fascinating and beautiful. I also like to work with the elements as we do these ceremonies. So whether you feel called to work with fire, and this can even be in your mind's eye, it doesn't have to be something that you have physically with you, but if you feel called to work with fire, to burn and transform and transmute as you rise from the ashes of your past and move into this new chapter of your life, whether you work with the waters to wash away what no longer serves, or the wind, whether that's a feather or a fan, so that you can blow your desires and your hopes and your gratefulness for the things that you have had back into the universe. And it can be any regular rock or a plant, working with the earth to hold these heavy times, these things that you will no longer be with, no longer be a part of, and to turn them into a fertilizer, so to speak, for your future. You also might want a pillow and or a blanket if you like to get cozy. We'll be working through our breath, through the body, through awareness. This is not all just mind food. This is a very brief but transformative journey. So I'm going to take one sip of water before we begin. Good morning, good morning. Hey Billy, good to see you again. All right. As we call in the energies of the day, if you have any guides, ancestors, whomever you feel most aligned with, just asking them to be present, to be here with you, opening your heart to this space, connecting with the other people here in the room as we commune with our energies so that we can really amplify the energies and the power of this transformation. Remembering to connect with your breath, staying centered, however you're sitting or standing or laying, making sure that you feel stable. And as I channel Reiki energy into this universal life force energy that flows through all of us, just adding a little extra boost. If it's something that you feel called to receive, internally or externally, saying yes. Beautiful. And as I begin, hopefully, sometimes my smoke detector is a little finicky, so I'm going to hope that it's going to be cooperative today. And starting by just cleansing the energies in our space collectively, for each and every one of us, myself included, making sure that as we go into this, that we aren't going in with heavy, dark energies, Not that there are good or bad, just some things are harder. Honoring where you are now. Not thinking about the places that you need to be later today, in the future. Just being present in this moment. Feeling your body on the floor, on the seat, feeling the heaviness of your legs that have carried you so far on this journey. Taking a moment to witness where you are right now. Closing your eyes if you feel safe to do so, or lowering your gaze. So we just facilitate some flow to the energy. Allowing your mind to wander if it does. Noticing any themes or connecting lines that may be showing up for you in your life. These may show up like a spiral as we've been brought back to lessons that we haven't quite grasped the meaning of yet. Just doing a little scan of the body. Let's start at our feet, right at our toes, and noticing any tension in the toes, in the feet, and in the ankles. And if there's anything you feel in there, maybe tensing it up a little bit more so that you can really bring your awareness to it. And then with a big inhale, release that tension on the exhale. Moving up into the legs, noticing any anticipation, any anxiety, any urge to move forward. Bringing your awareness right here, right now, so that you can be in this present moment. Big breath in, and relaxing the legs on the exhale. Up into the hips, into that pelvic bowl. Allowing any emotions to stir, letting them know that they will have their space and time to be seen. But right now, just bringing presence and awareness to this space. Big breath in. Feeling all of the muscles expand and relaxing on the exhale. Up into the stomach, into the ribs. Maybe there's some butterflies here, maybe there's some heaviness. Whatever it is for you, just witnessing it and allowing it to settle just for this moment. Big breath in. And relaxing on the exhale. Into the chest. And here we'll open that heart space. allowing light to shine in, allowing yourself to feel held and witnessed by God, Source, the universe, whatever it is you feel most aligned with. Being still in this moment. Big breath in. And relaxing on the exhale. Bringing that awareness into your throat now. Acknowledging that there may be times and areas that you have not been speaking your most authentic truth. Maybe no truths at all. Just noticing any tension here. Notice how it may be tied to your pelvic floor. A lot of times those areas of tension are very intertwined. Taking a big breath. Maybe making this exhale a little audible, any sound to release that tension in your throat. Beautiful. Allowing your awareness to come up into the head, into the mind, into the forehead, the eyebrows, the backs of the head, the ears. Breathing, witnessing, acknowledging. Big breath in. Letting it all go. As you lay here or sit here quietly, witnessing stillness in your body, witnessing just this moment of peace, bringing your awareness only to your breath, we'll start to settle our nervous system with a very simple breathing technique. So we're going to breathe in at your own pace for a count of 4, whatever 4 looks like whatever 4 looks like for you. Holding it for just a moment and then breathing out for a count of 6. So we're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold it, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, hold. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, in, 2, 3, 4, hold. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just going to turn this frequency up a bit. You continue breathing at your own pace. Bring that breath all the way into the abdomen as you breathe in. Really exhaling everything out. 3 more in. Do a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. And out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more at this pace. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Taking a minute just to breathe at your own pace, experiencing the way your body is feeling in this moment. Perfect. Now taking this moment to go within on a little journey to those inner emotions that we might not always allow. Those times, feelings, inklings, inclinations that we don't give ourselves the time or the space to witness. If you have your journal, this is a wonderful time to pull that up. And if you don't, just witness, experience whatever comes up for you. Taking a moment to go within, closing your eyes if you haven't done so already, if you feel safe to do so. As you've experienced your body here in this room, just allowing your awareness of your body to come up and exit the room that you're in. Allowing that awareness to exit the building that you're in. And going out that door, there is a beautiful space. A space in nature that feels the most safe for you. This may be a garden, the ocean, a forest, the mountains, a cave, a lake, a river. Taking a minute to let yourself be in that safe space in nature. Feeling the temperature on your skin. Noticing the sounds around you. Are there birds, other animals, waves, wind? What can you smell in the air? Is there sunlight that's warming you? Is it cloudy? letting yourself experience safety. And as you open your internal eyes, keep your physical eyes closed in this natural space that you're in. There's a signpost off to your side. That signpost says welcome. There's a sense of anticipation in the air around you. You know that if you cross the threshold beyond that signpost, there is no going back. It is the next step on an epic journey. When you're ready, you take one step past that signpost. Notice the feelings that come up in your body. Maybe there's eagerness, anticipation, and excitement. Now notice if there's anything holding you back. As you've crossed that threshold, things will be left behind. Things will change, some for the better, some may be more challenging in this moment, as change often is. You are now on the other side of that post, about to embark on an incredible journey. Allow your inner self to turn around and face that space of safety and comfort. And as you look back, there's a mirror. And that mirror does not exactly reflect you. It reflects the you that you were. It shows you memories of the things that you'll have to leave behind. And while some of these memories were of very challenging times, things that you struggled with, that may have hurt physically or emotionally, there were lessons in them that have built you into this person that you are today, that have made you strong enough to take this journey that you're about to embark on. Witness them. If you have your journal in your physical world, write some of these things down. These things that you'll no longer have. Maybe they're people or places, jobs. And it can be scary. It's okay to be scared. Write on your journal, your note, whatever it is that you're using. Say goodbye to these things. Let these moments, these people, know why you're grateful for them. Thank you, Lucas. As you're saying goodbye, notice any feelings that come up. Where are they in your body? Is there a heaviness in your chest? Is there a sinking in your stomach? Whatever it might be for you, notice it. If tears come up, let them flow. If it turns into laughter, honor that. These moments are not easy, and they're not meant to be, but they are all a gift, and that makes them so incredibly beautiful. Allowing yourself to witness, to love these moments, even the hard ones, even the ones that you thought you hated. Finding those moments, those specks, those glimmers in those challenges that you are now leaving behind. Where do you feel them in your body? When you're ready, putting your hands over that space, allowing your body to move, whether that is swaying or shaking, rocking, jumping. Oftentimes, the grief that we experience when we're leaving things behind can be anger. Honoring that anger, letting yourself be so mad at the people that hurt you because they didn't want to heal, at the careers that held you back because of somebody else's messaging, at yourself for not doing this sooner. Anger is just as valid as sadness, as joy. And if you're feeling mad, letting yourself physically express that. Letting yourself yell or grunt, stomp your feet, punch a pillow. Feeling it deeply. Whatever that feeling is, really sinking into it for the next 15 seconds. I'll count it for you. Really dive in. Ready? Go. 2, big breath. One final expression of that rage, that grief, that joy. Let it out loud. Flush it. Flush it from your system. Then taking a big breath. And bringing your awareness back to center. Putting your hands over your heart. What does that space feel like now? That space where the grief was hiding, where the anger was bubbling. Oh, good. My phone's overheating, so that's lovely. honoring that space, honoring that emptiness that may be here now. When we get rid of that, those heavy, dense emotions that we struggle with, that we struggle to acknowledge, that we don't want to experience, so we hide it away, we pretend it doesn't exist, we try to love and light our way out of it. But when it's felt, it can be moved through us. Shaking your hands, shaking your shoulders, balancing up and down, releasing all of that stored energy. Finding any pain that remains in the body. Sometimes there's physical pain that comes along with this. Maybe our knees hurt, our low back, our shoulder. Noticing one area that has been uncomfortable lately. Really feeling into it. What does it have to tell you? What is it needing? Sending that place a little extra love. And then noticing an area of your body that does feel good. Maybe it's just your pinky toe. Maybe it's your pinky finger or your nose, your ears. Finding one space in your body that feels comfortable. Bringing your awareness there. Being grateful for it. And that mirror of memories that stood on the side of that trail. As you've expressed your gratitude and acknowledged the lessons that you needed to learn from those moments so that you can move forward. You notice there is a cloth over the top of the mirror, and it's ready for you to put the curtain down on your past. What color is that cloth? What does it represent to you? When you're ready, placing it gently over the mirror. Gathering all of your new energy into a beautiful light ball. All of the struggle, all of the difficulty, the fear, the anger. And then finding your element that you resonate with. First, I will personally start with fire. If you feel the most resonant with fire, today I light a candle for you. 9, And as this candle burns, whispering all of your struggles, all of the things that you're letting go of. Can be a million, it can be just one thing. Thank you. Even if it's just one thing that you are ready to move forward from, sending that into the flame with gratitude, allowing that flame to transmute all of that struggle so that you can rise like the smoke, rising from the ashes like a phoenix. Allowing it to burn away all of the things that you're letting go of. You feel more aligned with the wind, with its playfulness and its joy. Breathing all of your wishes, all of the things you're releasing into a feather. We are releasing and honoring our grief so that we can move forward on our path. Whispering your intentions. All your gratitude, all the lessons you've learned, and sending them away. For the wind to take out into the universe. If you have felt aligned with the water, imagining a stream or a rain or a waterfall, whatever strength of current that you need to wash all of this grief away from you, to honor it, to hold it, and to cleanse your body and spirit so that it is no longer weighing you down, so that it can bring you gratitude and ease. Whether you are lying in a stream or a river and allowing it to wash through you and around you and over you. Standing in the woods under the rain and feeling the raindrops wash all the heaviness away. And if you are more aligned with the earth, feeling rooted like an oak, maybe finding a rock. And this is always something that you can physically do later if you don't have it with you now, but I will send the intention that your energies come into this rock, whispering all of your gratitude, all of the things you're letting go, all of the heaviness, and sending it into your rock, into your stone, into your tree. Filling it with all of your love and gratitude for the things that you've learned. We will gently place this into the soil and ask that it be transmuted, transformed into fertilizer that will help you on this next phase of your journey for your growth. And now that all of that has been released, I invite you to get your water and hold it close as we charge our next steps, as we bring in the energy and the strength to move us forward. Holding your water close, whispering all of the things that you're ready to do, to achieve, to accomplish, to be. Stepping into your light, taking off the masks, even if it's just one step today. It doesn't have to be huge. Just getting out of your comfort zone, the tiniest bit, can have profound momentum. As you whisper your intentions and your gratitude and your love and compassion for yourself, your love and compassion for the people who have harmed you intentionally or unintentionally because they haven't healed from their own wounds, from the people who have tried to shape you into what they thought would be best, but it wasn't right and aligned for you. Releasing those old stories with love and gratitude and compassion, and filling your water with all of the truth. You might not have words for that just yet. You might not know exactly what that means, but just allowing for the possibility. As I channel Reiki energy from the top of your head, from the universe, from source, from God, from whatever you feel most aligned with, bringing it down all the way through your body like a warm blanket, filling you with strength, compassion, grit, and determination, commitment to this next phase of your journey. Taking some time to come back to your body now. rubbing your fingers against one another, your hands together. Feel the texture of your skin. Feel what kind of emotions come up as you allow yourself to be touched with love, with witnessing, maybe holding yourself, giving yourself a big hug, support, knowing that while we are here in community, in this space-time continuum, as our energies are here together, that you will always have yourself and the support of the people who love you. Showing yourself some of that love and compassion that you may not have gotten, that you may not have been willing to show yourself until this point. Allowing your body to move in whatever way feels comfortable and right. Just to experience the freedom that you have in your mobility. Stretching, witnessing, experiencing, wiggling your toes. Seeing if I can find what I am trying to find. As I play some drums for you now, allowing yourself to hum. Whatever way that comes out for you. Maybe it's quiet at first, maybe it gets louder, maybe you're fine with humming and you can just hum to your heart's content. Letting the drums build momentum and excitement, anticipation as you get ready to move forward on this part of your journey. Packing your bags, so to speak, to step into the next phase, the next chapter, the next book. Taking a big breath. Allowing yourself to notice any changes. Knowing that those changes might take time. As we experience our lives, as we flush out the old stagnant energies and make room for new and beautiful things, we still have to shift our neural pathways to take what we have adjusted energetically and bring it into this physical 3D manifested world. So, some things might shift in the next 30 seconds. Some might take a little bit longer. And it is beautiful and important to honor that, whatever that shift looks like. We're all on our own individual journeys. And that's the way it's meant to be. No two people are meant to have the exact same path. There are times that we will walk the paths together in alignment, and there are times that we're going to realize that it's time to separate and go our separate ways. There's nothing wrong with that. So I invite you now to take the water that you have charged with your beautiful intentions, with your excitement and anticipation for this next phase of your life, and take a drink. Be gentle with yourself over the next days, weeks. Eclipse season energies often last for 6 months or more. So these changes that are occurring are not short term. They are profound moments in this part of your life that are meant to propel you forward, should you let them. Be open. Be gentle with yourself. And as I thank the energies, we say goodbye to this part of our ceremony. I am so honored and grateful to have been with you, even in this digital virtual platform, for this moment, for this step. I am proud of you for taking this moment for yourself. I am excited for you to experience what comes next. It feels like big things. But I'm not the only one here. So if you feel like big things are coming, tell me what you feel like is shifting for you. If you don't want to do it on such a public platform, shoot me a message. If you're feeling the need for further alignment to figure out what's going on for you and where things are off, because sometimes I know it feels like one thing, this one very blaringly obvious thing in our lives isn't going the way we want it to. But if you look behind the curtain, so to speak, there are other things at play that are making this big thing that you're wanting to shift much more difficult. So if you've been pushing and working towards this one goal that hasn't quite seemed to work out, there may be other parts that aren't quite aligned. There may be other areas in your life, other aspects that aren't working out efficiently, that might need a little bit of focus in order to move forward and get to the goals of this big thing that you've been working towards. Over in my profile, there is a link to a free resource. It's just an alignment assessment. It goes through some journal prompts and just reflections to see where you are. with the intention of just helping you gain a little more insight. Sometimes we're a little too close to the situation to realize what's fully going on. With that, you'll also be sent a somatic practice, so a body clearing exercise to just bring some awareness into your body, clear out some energies, and start moving things through. As a body worker, among other things, I have come to a very profound realization and observation that as science is coming into, that our bodies do hold so many emotions. Sometimes those emotions are from a physical injury. Sometimes it's from an emotional injury, and our connective tissues and the water within our body is holding on to that in a way to protect us. It's an incredible mechanism that is trying to support us in the only way it knows how, but time is changing, awareness is changing, consciousness is changing so much faster than our physical bodies can evolve to at this point in time. So if you're feeling a little stuck, if you've been dealing with physical discomfort in areas that you haven't quite understood, if you are feeling stuck in areas of your life, then I encourage you to go try out that resource. And for the rest of the day, the week, the month, however long it takes you, don't bring judgment. That's all I ask. If I can ask anything of you, don't judge yourself. It will take as long as it needs to take. You will get there when you get there. Life is an experience. It is a exercise. It is a learning mechanism. It is not a race, and it is not a competition. I like to say that if my life is a competition with anybody, it's with the person that I was yesterday. My goal is always to be a little wiser, a little healthier, a little kinder, and a little more loving to myself, for myself, than the person that I was the day before. So I wish you the very best of your day. This ceremony will be available on my YouTube, which I'm sure the clock app is going to get angry at me for, but if it's something that you feel called to re-explore at any point, then I will have that available for you. And if there are no questions, then I am going to go. I heard my puppy knocking on the door a minute ago. He's wanting his second walk of the day. So I am sending you love and light and blessings and comfort and ease, because even the heavy and challenging moments have a lesson and something that we can learn and grow from. Trauma is not what happens to us. It is the way our bodies and our nervous systems process what has happened to us. It does not make you better or worse than anyone else on this earth. It makes us all different souls having a physical experience. And if you feel like you're alone on that journey, then I'm right there with you for as long as you would like. Sending love. Have a beautiful day.